'Cause I know there is peace within his presence. I speak Jesus.
Are you disappointed? Are you desperate for help? You know what it's like to be tired and only a shell of yourself. Or you start to believe you don't have what it takes, 'cause it's all you can do just to move, much less finish the race. Don't forget what lies ahead. Almost hope, brother, it won't be long. Soon all your burdens will be gone. With all your strength, sister, run wild, run free. Hold up your head. This road will be hard, but we win in the end, simply because of Jesus in us. It's not if, but when. So take joy in the journey, even when it feels long. Oh, find strength in each step, knowing heaven is cheering you. Heaven to us, but make no mistake, there's still more to come. When our flesh and our bone are no longer between where we are right now and where we're meant to be. Where all that's been lost is made whole again. With these tears and this pain no longer exists. No more walking, we're running as fast as we can. Consider this our second wind. Almost home. Brother, it won't be long. Soon all your burdens will be gone. With all your strength, sister, run wild, run free. Hold up your head, keep pressing on. We are almost
alone in my sorrow and dead in my sin, lost without hope, with no place to begin.
Good morning, everyone. Glad you're here for this kind of special Sunday we got, Acts 29, which we will tell you all about in just a minute. Let's stand up this morning. Let's sing about God's grace, which is enough for us, all right? Here we go. Ready? Sing it together. Here we go. Great is your faithfulness, O God. You wrestle with the sinner's heart. You lead us by still waters and to mercy, where nothing can keep us apart. So remember. Song of your salvation, and all your people sing along. So remember your people, remember your children, remember your promise, oh God. Your grace, oh your grace is enough.
Psalms 24, 1 through 2. The earth is the Lord's and all it contains, the world and those who dwell in it. For he has founded it upon the seas and established it upon the rivers.
Psalm 145, 1 through 2. I will extol thee, my God, O King, and I will bless thy name forever and ever. Every day I will bless thee, and I will praise thy name forever and ever.
Psalms 145, verses 3 through 4. Great is the Lord and highly to be praised, and his greatness is unsearchable. One generation shall praise thy works to another, and shall declare thy mighty acts.
stop the Lord Almighty. Our God is the Lion of Judah. He's roaring with power and fighting our battles. Every knee will bow before him. Our God is the Lamb that was slain for the sin of the world. His blood breaks the chains. Every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb. Oh, every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb. Oh, oh, oh. So open up the gates. So open up the gates. Make way before the King of Kings. God who comes to save is here to set the captives free. Oh, who can stop the Lord Almighty? Our God is the Lion of Judah. He's roaring with power and fighting our battles. Every knee will bow before him. Our God is the Lamb that was slain for the sin of the world. His blood breaks the chains. Every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb. Oh, every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb. Who can stop the Lord Almighty? 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 Who can stop? Oh, who can stop the Lord Almighty? Who can stop the Lord Almighty? And who can stop the Lord Almighty? Who can stop the Lord? Our God is the Lion of Judah. He's roaring with power and fighting our battles. Every knee will bow before him. Our God is the Lamb that was slain for the sin of the world. His blood breaks the chains. Every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb. Oh, every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb. Oh, 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 every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb. Oh, every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb.
Morning.
You may be seated.
Well, good morning, church family. If you don't know, today is a special day for us as a church because today is Acts 29 Sunday. Most of you are probably familiar what this is. If you're not, we will fill you in. But if you've been coming to Edgewater Alliance for any season of time, you should be aware there's a phrase we use around here quite a bit, and it's go be the church. And at the heart of this phrase is the idea that you and I, as children of God, are not merely just given the opportunity to relish and enjoy the fact that we've been given this identity as his children, but we also have the privilege of living out of this identity that we have been given. So we are recipients of God's love. We're recipients of his grace. We are recipients of his generosity, and we have the privilege as the church, as the people of God, to go and extend that love, that grace, and that generosity to others. And that's what we get to do today. And so you might be asking, well, why do we call it Acts 29? Well, the book of Acts is the book in the scriptures that give us the history of the early church. And in that book, there are 28 chapters. And so the idea is that today, we corporately get to continue to write the story of God's kingdom advancing that has started long ago and now continues through us. And today, we get to go and be salt and light in our community by meeting tangible needs of people. And in just a moment, we're gonna show you a video that Student Ministries put together that introduces you to ministries and organizations that we are partnering with this morning. But I want you to remember that today we are not merely supporting organizations, that we are giving to people. Yes, we're giving through organizations, but we're giving to actual human beings who have needs, who have fears, and we get to step in as the hands and feet of Jesus and bless real people. And this is something that is dear to the heart of Jesus, and I want to share a portion of Scripture with you this morning before we check out this video. Jesus is speaking. This is in Matthew chapter 25. Verses 34 through 40. Then the king will say to those on his right, "Come, you who are blessed by my Father. Take your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you since the creation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you came to visit me." Then the righteous will answer him, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invite you in, or needing clothes and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go to visit you?" The king will reply, "Truly, I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." Let's check out this video.
Everyone, my name is Jessica. I am the new center director here at the New Smyrna Beach location of Grace House.
I'm Melinda. We're at St. George's Church in Edgewater, Florida.
My name is Eric Lancaster, and this is Bridging the Gap.
Our ministry helps people stay in their homes, not become homeless, so they can spend the money they would normally spend on groceries. They can come here once a month to get free food.
We service families in New Smyrna Beach, Edgewater, and Oak Hill. We are a pantry that delivers 5 days a week to families, and on Saturdays we have people come in and pick up.
Our ministry's focus is to help individuals and families get back on their feet and function independently. Kind of that's how things go for people, is they'll lose their job, then they lose their place to live, and then next thing you know, they're homeless. And so if we're able to stop that in the beginning before it starts, then that's a good thing.
We offer education for our parents and our young women facing an unplanned pregnancy. We educate them on their pregnancy options, and we also share the gospel with them. We offer ultrasounds for pregnancy verification, STI testing. We encourage the fathers to be involved. A parenting program that offers them the opportunity to earn boutique bucks to purchase baby items such as clothing, diapers, wipes, formula, baby food, everything that you would need.
We also help with utility assistance, and that's been a big deal during COVID. A lot of people being out of work. We've actually our utility assistance has been bigger than it's ever been this year.
We no longer allow people to come in and pick out their own groceries. They actually have to stay outside and prepare bags for them.
The main way it's affected us is we are not receiving from the churches, and because the churches are not open, we're not getting that, and we have more clients. That's somebody right now at the door.
It's just increased the number of people coming through the door that need help. If they've been called back to work, they've been called back, reduced hours, reduced pay. Many people are just not being called back. This area was hit pretty hard because this is a service industry area. This is a tourist area. So a lot of that, it's just increased the overall number of people who come through every single week who need help. Along the way, God has continued to show up pretty much every week and continue to let us open the doors and provide food for pretty much everyone who comes through.
We've actually been very blessed that God has continued to provide through our donors. One of the biggest ways that it's impacted us recently is through our yearly gala. We haven't been able to meet our goal for the fundraiser this year. Our centers had to shut down, as did, most of the community. And fortunately, we were able to offer our clients a virtual option. Our member advocates were willing to do virtual appointments over the telephone or during video calls and give them the opportunity to answer any questions that they may have, and overall just encourage them during this time, as a lot of them are feeling fearful and nervous. We're able to meet the client's needs, material needs in the boutique by offering appointments, getting everything ready that they have requested that their needs were, and then just doing a drive-up system. Praise the Lord, we have not had a impact from COVID in the way that we haven't been able to continue to be here for our clients and serve them, but we have seen a bit of a financial impact.
Our funding is 100% from donations. We don't get any assistance from any other organizations. We depend heavily. We depend 100% on donations for our pantry to operate.
It has been a tremendous help. I have been involved since the beginning of Acts 29 because I'm a member of Edgewater Alliance Church. And the amount of food that's brought down here is phenomenal. It has made a big difference because we need the actual food rather than checks. Food coming in or gift certificates to grocery stores and things. It makes all the difference in the world. We're just so grateful. God's been so good to us through Edgewater Alliance and Acts 29.
Well, last year when we got food from you all, we were actually able to fill the shelves and provide food for a month. Typically in a week's time, we serve right around 20 to 30 families. So in a month's time, that would have been 80 to 120 families we were able to service for a month through the food we received.
Acts 29 has been a huge blessing to Grace House over the years. Your ministry is one of the biggest donors that we have here in New Smyrna for material items for our members. It's given us the opportunity to continue to support them through their pregnancies and through parenthood. Through your ministry, we're able to continue to support them through diapers and wipes, formula, baby food, even maternity clothes. So we've been incredibly blessed by your ministry just to be able to offer that difference in a decision that could mean life for that family.
So here's the plan. In just a minute, you all are going to be dismissed to go to the to the Winn Dixie in Edgewater. There's some veterans who've been doing this for years who decided to bypass our service today and just go there. I'm glad you didn't. We're glad you're here. As you exit the sanctuary, there are going to be people with shopping lists for you and these stickers. So go ahead and put the sticker on, grab a shopping list, and if you would, make your way to the Winn Dixie in Edgewater, buying whatever, as much or as little as you feel inclined to from that list. Additionally, there are turkey vouchers that are at the register that they will sell you, and these can be redeemed by families to get a turkey around Thanksgiving time, so you can just ask the cashier at the register. Keep in mind that there are other people shopping, and so for those poor souls that are just doing their grocery shopping on this day, we've actually have lanes reserved. I think they're lanes 3 through 7 for us to do our shopping for Acts 29. And so you can check out there, and then once you have your groceries and your turkey vouchers, you can just go outside. There's literally somebody in a turkey costume. You can give them your turkey voucher. And then your grocery cart, you just take to our team. We have a team there with a big truck. You just drop off your grocery cart, and you are on your merry way. And that team is going to make sure that those groceries get to the right organizations this afternoon to serve our community. If you run into people and they're asking what's going on, just tell them about the event. Tell them that we want to be a church that makes a difference in our community. And so at this time, I want to dismiss you. Y'all just have a great time serving Jesus. And finally, one last thing is, if you didn't come prepared to shop this morning, there are people who've given to this event in advance, and Ron Schaefer has gift cards up here, and we could use you to go shop for us, okay? So come find him after the service. God bless you. Go be the church.